Hi everyone, it's MARYBETH from MBGray Designs. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing some 4th of July projects. We're going to be making some 4th of July coasters along with a couple different trays. It's quite a bit of resin to pour, so I'll be doing it in multiple pours to make my life easy. So we're going to start with the coasters, and what we're going to do is I've got both the royal blue chrome powder and the red. I have a couple reds. I don't have much of the red, unfortunately, but I'm going to make 2 of them. I'm going to just take the mica powder and paint dust, you know, inside the mold with blue, and 2 with red. That's what we're going to do first. Then we're going to mix up some resin. We're going to mix up white, and what's going to go on these coasters, I will show you. It's going to be this one, Home of the Brave, this one that says Stars, Stripes, and Sparklers, this one that says Land of the Free because of the Brave, and then this 4th one that says Party Like It's 1776. So those are the UV DTF stickers we're going to be using on the coasters. But first, we've got to, you know, get them going here. Then, so let me set that aside. That's the coasters. Then I've got 2 different trays. I've got this Let's Resin tray, which takes about 10 ounces. And I've got this tray from oh man, I just cleaned these out. Really? From House, I think is how you pronounce it, off of Amazon. I love this mold. And I've got 2 UV DTF stickers. So I'm trying to remember which one fits where. Yeah, okay. This one would be for this one. And it says Happy 4th of July with some fireworks. And then this one says Happy 4th of July with some stars. And I'm going to, they're going to be very similar trays, but they're 4th of July. I'm trying to make product for a 4th of July. My husband's band's playing at this big thing. And anyway, so I'm going to be marbling these. I'll probably do one off camera so I don't bore you. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to be using the Snow White by Rolio, this blue by Small Tongue, and Scarlet by Rolio. And we will marble these 3 colors in these trays. I forgot to tell you, after we paint the mica powder, the chrome on the coasters, we're going to be using white for the coaster part. So that is the plan. Yeah, so let's get started. Today I will be using the Let's Resin 1-to-1. Let me set that aside. Right here, and like I said, we're going to start with the coaster. I'm going to paint them up, and then we're going to mix up enough white to, it's about 4.5 ounces. I just cleaned all these, you guys. It's about 4.5 ounces for each one that will fill with white, and then that leaves about 1/2 ounce that we'll do with clear top coat once we put the UV DTF sticker on. All right, so I'm going to be using my large mixer. So what do I need? 4.5, that's 9. I need 18 ounces. So I'm going to mix up 18 ounces. So I need a large cup with my large mixer. And let me get that mixed up. And, well, actually, before I do that, before I mix up, I'm just going to show you how they're all going to be the same. So I'm just going to show you on one real quick here. Preferably a clean one. I mean, what is it? Just stuff just fly in the air. I mean, it's crazy. And let me get the proper brush. I want the brush I used recently because it worked out so well. Here it is. Okay, so I'm just going to take, I don't even think this is open. No, it's not. Okay, let me get a thing. Let me open up. We're going to take the blue. After I open it, give me 2 seconds here. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So we're just going to take some of this blue. You don't need a lot either. I mean, a little goes a long way. And we're just going to rub it on the coaster. We're going to do the same thing with the red ones. And so just make sure we get the sides and everything. So let me get the bottom first, and then I'll focus on the sides. That's gorgeous. And then I'm going to focus on a little bit for the sides. Plenty. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. These are easy to do, obviously. Yeah. So I'm going to do another blue one, and I'll do 2 in red. And then what I'm going to do is mix up my resin and, oh, look, I got a bunch down there too. I'm just going to tap some into here. Why not? Well, that's not working out real well for me. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to mix up my resin, and we'll be back to dissolve some white mica powder. Okay, we got the red ones done and the blue ones, and now we're just going to take our white mica powder. Oops, I think I have an open one of Snowflake. Yes, okay, sorry. Pulled the wrong one. And we're going to we're going to do about 4.5 ounces in each one of these cups. So I'm going to do a couple good scoops here. Just a little bit more. Okay, so there's that one. I'll do a couple and then I'll do the other 2 off camera so I don't bore you too much. And then I've just got some alcohol in my chef sauce bottle, I think is what it's called on Amazon. And you just squirt enough in there to dissolve it. And that's all you do. And I'll stir it around. And that way you won't have any unmixed mica powder when you pour your resin in there. So I've got to get all the resin mixed up. My mic is ready, and then I gotta pour it, put it through the bubble remover, which is gonna take a couple cycles. And then when we get back, we will pour our coasters. Okay, we are back, and we've got our 4.5 ounces in 4 different cups. So basically 1 cup for each coaster. So very easy pour. So let's go ahead, and I'm not gonna spray it with alcohol, obviously, because I've got the mica. So we're just gonna pour. It's no marbling, no nothing. I know it's pretty easy, but I think it's gonna turn out really pretty because we'll have the blue or the red, you know, around the sides and the bottom, and then we'll have that really pretty UV DTF. Now I'm gonna check. We may not need a full 4.5. I just wanna make sure I'm allowing enough room for a good top coat. So what do I have left? Oh gosh, I have 1 ounce left. Huh. Let me let that sit for a minute. We'll pour this red one. This white is so pretty. This does not feel even to me. I should be using my leveling table, you know. I have one of those from Let's, I think it's from Let's Resin. All right, let me check out kind of how we're situated here. Yeah, I'm thinking that's looking good because I'd like to make sure I have enough room to do the top coat. So I think, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of white left over. That's okay, you can make white into anything you want, right? I'm just gonna move those over to the side here. Bring these next ones up. I guess I might as well use what's left. I don't really wanna, if I don't have to scrape though, I'm not gonna. You can save the scraping for something else, you know what I mean? Because I don't wanna introduce any unnecessary bubbles if I don't have to. Okay. Just crisp and clean, right? I know this isn't like super exciting or anything, but I think the end product is gonna be pretty cool. I'm hoping so anyways. Okay, that one looks good. Ooh, there's something in my mold. Oh, and I just dripped on the, get it together, Mary Beth. Okay, there's that one. And then we have this one. Yeah, I've got 2 ounces left out of, what did I have? 18. And I do have actually 1.5 ounces of clear. I accidentally made up 19 ounces or something like that. All right, so yeah, I'm just kind of looking. I'm kind of gonna get down at eye level. I think this is good. I think this is how I want to leave them. Probably spray them real quick. Ooh, I see a little bit of red mica powder in a couple of them, darn it. So let me get my dotting tool. What did boy, you know, sometimes when I put things away, I can't find them because I don't know what container. Oh, here we go. Little bit of the mica that must have been loose kind of came out. So I'm literally just stirring it around to try to mix it in with the white. Hopefully that'll be okay. I hope so. I don't really see it happening with the blue, but I do see something in this one. Okay. All right, let's figure out what we would like to do. Ooh, I wonder if, man, what do I have? You know what? I know what we can do. We can do this butterfly. I think we'll have enough. I'm going to mix some alcohol ink in with our white mica powder and just see kind of what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna just add a little bit. Oh, I think this is gonna be pretty. 4, 5, 6. We'll start with that. And it's gonna be a lot lighter because I'm mixing it in with white. Just gonna kind of stir it around a little bit. I'm not even gonna fully stir it. We're just gonna give it kind of hints of pink throughout. I think that might be pretty. I'm hoping. Maybe even could put a couple more, a few more. Okay. Just kind of gently swirling it around in there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, where's my alcohol? We will spray our butterfly. Make sure that alcohol gets all the way. This is a really deep mold. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. Nice. Perfect. We had the perfect amount. Look at that. Well, isn't that lovely? That doesn't always happen. Get these last kind of drops, just get it full. And there we go. Awesome. Well, all I have left really is scrapings. Oh, nope, I take that back. I have 1.5 ounces of clear. Let me figure out what I want to do with that. Let's fill up our little keychain. Now I have my jump rings. So let's use, just trying to find a color. Ooh, let's do sweet cherry. Let's see what that looks like in here. Kind of get this out of the way. Hopefully you can see okay. Can you even see? I hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what that does. And this one I will stir around. Resin's getting warm and thick. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Let's just get all the rest of this alcohol off my stick and kind of reincorporate that in. Okay, perfect. All right, let me clean this really quick. Oops, dumping things over. Okay, something in my mold. Bear with me 1 second here. What is that? Hopefully I got it. I don't know. Okay. Let me spray. Oops, wrong alcohol. And let's pour this cute little keychain in the sweet cherry. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Okay, I think that only takes like an ounce. So I've got like a half an ounce left. Oh, I got mica powder on this. Let's make, of course, there's something in this one too. Good gravy. Oh, I know. What did I do with those? Let's do this flour. I don't know if I have enough, but we're going to see. Okay, let me spray the top of this. Get that cleared of bubbles. And then let's try this flour by Glitz and Glitter. I love this flour. I'm gonna just squeeze it. Kind of make sure it's in all the little nooks and crannies. So I heard Michelle got her bottles and brushes in for her Resin Restore. I have been checking like a maniac. I got to check again tonight. I haven't seen them listed yet on her eBay store. So thank you for everyone who's been keeping me updated. I really appreciate it because I am completely out at this point. Once you start using it, I'm telling you, you cannot live without it. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, I think all the scrapings I will try to fit if I can. I don't know. My bowl is getting full, so we'll put what we can in here. Ow, something's sticking up. And I may have to start another drip mold. I'm not sure. We might be demolding that. We'll have to see. Okay. We got to let these set up. My table's kind of full, so I'm going to let them set up for a while. I'll probably move them to a different table, and then we'll come back and we will start on the trays, which one tray is 14 ounces and one is 10, so kind of big pours for me personally. I don't like mixing up 24 ounces, but I may have to. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, we are ready to pour this first tray. We've got the Scarlet color by Rolio and the Snow White by Rolio. I think that was what it is called. And then this one is just called Blue by Small Tongue. So those are our colors. We are going to do a dirty pour. So let me get my cup ready. We'll just do red, white, and blue, right? In that order. Why not? Okay, so I'm gonna tilt this cup and just kind of pour at a slant like this. There's the red. Oh gosh, I'm really worried we're gonna get like purple and stuff, but I've let it sit like 25 minutes. I mean, it's been about 25 minutes since I've mixed it. So it's starting to get warm, starting to get a little thick. So I'm hoping that it stays red, white, and blue. Here we go with the red on top of the blue. I wonder if I should have put white, but I'm trying to stay in the order. Red, white, blue. Okay. I really hope this works. All right, red. I have a feeling we might lose the white. I'll put more white in here. White, red, white, and blue. Okay, here we go. That is what we'll start with. I need to spray my tray. Get the alcohol down in the corners. I gotta switch to the correct hand. All right, here we go. Are we ready? Oh, let's hope for the best. Oh, am I seeing some purples? Oh, am I seeing purple? Oh, this may not have been a good idea to do it this way. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dotting tool and we're going to just kind of go around. I don't want to disturb it too much, but I want to just kind of going around for bubbles. I don't want this to turn to like a muddy mess, you know? Okay. Now that the silicone on the bottom is covered, I'm not worried about getting the lines because one of my sweet subscribers taught me this to do a dirty pour or a split cup, and now that's what I want to do all the time. But at this point, I think we can just pour, you know. I think it's fine. We can just kind of layer it up. Actually, there is some left in the cup that I used as the dirty pour, so I think we can go ahead and probably just kind of get the remaining out. Do that real quick. Oh, and our bowl, my drip mold, the bowl is done. It's full. So once that, I don't know if that'll be cured in time for demold, but we'll see. We may be demolding that. Why was that so hard to say? Okay, so okay, let's do some blue. Just get some blue going. We're getting close. Let me get eye level here. Oh, yeah, we're getting very close. Maybe put a little bit of red. I don't want to over pour it. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. And I did make 12 ounces. This only takes like 9.8 or something, so I knew I would have... Well, actually, no. Okay. I'm thinking I'm not level here. Let me take a... Huh. Because that is not domed over there, but it looks domed over here. Interesting. I don't recall having this issue when I just did these the other day. But let me get just a popsicle stick in there and see if that helps. Because I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it. I don't want it to overflow. There's some bubbles over there. That one doesn't want to go. Okay. Okay. So let's move this kind of out of the way as much as I can. Oh, well, now why is that? I'm having some issues. I don't know why. I'm just going to leave it. Please be okay. All right. I have quite a bit. Let's see. I've got 2 ounces of red, and I've got about close to an ounce of blue and half an ounce or almost an ounce of white. 2, 3. Just thinking. I wasn't prepared. I should have been more prepared. Well, let's go ahead and try red, white, and blue in here. I don't know how well it's going to work. Like I said, I am concerned, and which means for the second tray, we may have to switch gears and do something else. We're going to see. I'm going to watch that. I mean, it looks okay right now on the back, right? So we'll see. So let's do, yeah, this, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to be all red, basically. Unless I can get... Now it's going to look like a peppermint. Be great for Christmas time. I think it's too late to get the blue in there because I wasn't thinking MARYBETH. Maybe I can swirl it around. I mean, the back is going to look patriotic, but the front is not. So let's do this. Let's get the rest of the blue in here. This blue is a really pretty blue. It's just called blue. But it's gorgeous. Very, very pretty blue, I think. Okay. There's that one. Just clean off my spatula real quick. And I don't know if it's going to let any blue go down in there or what's going to happen here. Probably going to get purple because I'm really mixing it together, huh? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen on this one, but that's okay. It's an extra. We're just playing around right now. Let's get the rest of the white in there. I mean, you never know. It could turn out really kind of cool looking. How do we know, right? Sometimes you just never know with this resin stuff, I'm telling you. I think that's part of the fun, personally. Okay. I've got messes. I got resin drips everywhere over here. Okay, let me spray this with some alcohol, get those bubbles off. And I think we're going to have to use the red to top it off because it's almost full, but not quite. So we'll use a little bit of red. And there we go. I think we're good now. I still have, gosh, an ounce of red. Oh, should we make a red flower? Why not? Let's make a red flower for the 4th of July. Maybe it'll look like a firecracker. Can you even see what I'm doing? I'm so sorry if I was not in camera. So we're just gonna kind of fill this up. And I like to kind of roll it into all the petals and then squeeze. So we can work on getting any bubbles out. Maybe tap it a little bit. I don't know if you can see. I'm hoping you can see. All right, and then I'm just going to fill this up. I don't have another drip mold picked out yet. Okay, there's that. Let's see. Should we make some little red patriotic bears? They might be cute. This little bear mold from Glitz and Glitter by Michelle. These take hardly anything. And again, here, let me move this down and put the bears up here. Okay, maybe you can see a little bit better. These are going to be cute. Cute little red bears. Sorry, I'm at a weird angle. I'm probably blocking the view. Hi, Mr. Gray. My husband. Okay. I think I can kind of top these off a little bit. Just a few drops here and there. There's that one. That one. And the third one. Oh, how cute. Okay. Okay, what else can we do? I don't know if I have enough to fill the strawberry. I got something in the strawberry. That's not good. But if I scrape, I bet you, it just seems like there's so much when you scrape. So we're gonna try to make a red strawberry here. See what happens. Since I don't have another drip mold prepared, like picked out, I kind of got to use it all. This might be perfect. Let's see. Let's keep going. We need a little bit more. Can we get it? I don't know. No, I don't think we're going to have enough for the strawberry. I'll have to fill it with something else. That's okay. Man, it's close. It is definitely so close. Come on. I'm not going to get enough. That's okay. We will back it with whatever's next. Okay. All right. So I'm going to watch this tray. Oh my gosh. I'm wondering if I should change my plan for the other tray and do something a little different. I don't know. I got to think about it, but we'll be back and do the other tray at some point. Okay, so our coasters are, it's actually the next day. So they're cured. And what we're going to do, I've already cut around the stickers just so hopefully they fit. As you can see, aren't they cute? I think they're going to look so cute. So, what we're going to do, let me set these two aside. We'll start with these two. I've showed this before on my channel, but in case you haven't seen it, so this is a UV DTF sticker. It has a backing and it has a top. It's almost like a Cricut transfer in a way. So what you want to do is you want to pull the backing off, but see, like right here, the H is not coming up. You got to make sure, you got to push it down and make sure it sticks to the topping, the top piece. And sometimes it can be tricky, I'm not going to lie. And this one is going to be a little booger, I can tell. So if you go at it from a different angle, sometimes that helps. Boy, we're having a problem with this one. So let me just rub this down. You could take like a credit card or something. Might be better than your nail, but I don't have anything handy. There we go. Okay. And yeah, you just really want to, some of them are great and I don't have any issues. So it just depends, but this has a lot of letters. So as you can see, it has stars also. I want to make sure I get everything picked up onto the topping. So I'm being very careful. Whoo, we did it. Okay. Then what you do is you just, I like to kind of hold it like this and kind of roll it a little bit. And I'm looking at the center of my coaster, just kind of lining it up to the best of your ability, or wherever you want to put it. It doesn't even have to be centered if you want a different look. But in this case, they're pretty big. Probably center is the best. And then I put the right side down first, and I just really rub it down. And then I'm moving it over and getting the left side down, like so. And then rub, 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 rub real good. And then it's helpful. It's helpful if you can leave a little piece of the clear on there and still be holding on to it, and then you can pull it off. But if not, just get some type of a pokey tool or some type of tool like this. And I'm going to try to get it going. Just want to get a piece of it lifted. And again, sometimes it can be a little tricky. And the same process, you want to make sure that everything is sticking to your piece and not the topping piece. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. That it's sticking to your coaster, rather. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to go like this. There we go. Make sure those stars are stuck down. And there we go. There we go. Isn't it pretty? Oh, it's going to look so good with the top coat. That is so cute. All right. So I have 3 more to do. So what I think I'll do is just put you on a fast forward while I do this, because it's the same process. I'm going to do it 3 more times.
What a wasted time. Should have been here on the outside, read the signs. Used to call you mine. Gave it my best, but I don't need one more try. 'Cause, baby, I'm all out of hope. Could I find it when I go? Think we're only here to stay alive now. Funny, we ran out of kicks. Now you only make me sick. Think we're only here to stay alive now. 'Cause I know what a waste, what a crime, what a time, and I should go. So I take what I can and I toss it in the car. Drive away down the highway, I can't stay. 'Cause I know that all I know, it's time to go. It's time to go. You can pass the
Okay, so I mixed up 4 ounces of, which is probably too much, but whatever, of tabletop, Let's Resin tabletop. And it's full of bubbles, which I know, but that's okay. It doesn't do well in the bubble remover for me personally. If you have a vacuum chamber, I'm sure it would do fine. When it's going to be such a thin layer, and we can use our heat gun, we can use our lighter, alcohol, whatever. And so I think we'll be fine with the bubbles. All right, I am going to put just a very, very little bit of crushed crystal just to give it some sparkle on the top. Want to have a little bit of sparkle. So here's my sparkle crushed crystal. And I mixed, I don't know if I said this, but I mixed it for 6 minutes with my handheld mixer. And now what I'm going to do as I'm mixing in the crushed crystal, I'm going to make sure and scrape my sides and my bottom really, really, really good. Okay? Just want to make sure part A and part B are fully incorporated. It's very, very, very important. All right. I think these coasters are going to be so cute. I like them. So I'm also making, if you've been watching me, you know my husband's he's in 2 bands actually. There's a main band, but then there's this side little gig band, and they do this big 4th of July event. It's at a lake. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, you know, and it's fun. They're playing music. The fireworks are going off. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, so I made some coasters with their band logo. I made stickers on my Cricut. And so I think I'll probably make some 4th of July stuff too. They want me to set up like a little mini booth with just swag and 4th of July things that I make with resin. They thought that'd be cool. So I'll probably bring these. I'll probably be bringing the trays and these coasters, assuming they turn out okay. And then I got to make, probably off camera, I got to make a lot more stuff. I don't know when I'm going to find the time. Today is June 11th. So I'll do the best I can. Anyway, I think that'll be fun. It'll be a fun time. All right, let's get these moved over. We'll start with these. Move those to the side. Actually, I'm going to move these over here. Okay. Now, I'm not going to spray with alcohol. I've got my UVDTF sticker on there. I mean, maybe you could. I don't know. What I might do, though, is just spray the top of this with alcohol just to get any surface bubbles. But, yeah, there's going to be bubbles. There's crushed crystal in there. So I think we're good. All right, so I'm just going to pour in the middle. And then I personally like to pick it up and just kind of let it roll, like help it roll along to the edges. It kind of shows me where I'm at with the amount of resin. And that's just how I personally like to do it. You don't have to do it this way. You can just let it self-level, use a stick, push the resin around, whatever works for you. Oh, I think this is going to be so pretty. Just a little bit more over here. What I'm probably going to do is do one and then fast forward you through the others because I don't want to bore you. And I'm holding it up. I can tell I can use a little bit more. How much resin? Yeah, I only used about a ½ ounce. These are large coasters, so I am going to pour some more in. We are at about 1 ounce. Perfect. Okay, we're just going to let that sit, and I'm going to move on to the next one. And then what I'll do, I'm going to let that kind of now spread out. I will take a lighter, like I said, or a heat gun or whatever. So I'm going to put you on a fast forward.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eyes so I can tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel. Every day is something new if I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now, you right now.
Okay, it took all 4 ounces. Like I said, these coasters are kind of big. Anyway, I'm going to take my lighter and just go over the top. And I will watch these for a while for bubbles. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them set up a little bit, and I'm going to move them over to a different table. And then we'll come back and we've got one more tray to do. This is a big video. Okay, we are finally ready to pour. Yay. I made a change in plans. So first of all, this is cured. This is the back of the other tray where we did the red, white, and blue. We can kind of see through the tray a little bit. Yeah, so we'll see how that turns out. We'll unmold it when we unmold everything. What we're going to do with this one is I'm sorry if it's boring, but we're just going to do white because I think the sticker is going to really pop with just a white background. I think it's going to look pretty. So this is just a quick, easy pour. I'm going to spray. I made up 14 ounces because I think, if I remember right, I'm almost positive this takes 14 ounces. So let's hope so. So yeah, we're just gonna go around and pour this beautiful white resin. And I'm using the same white by Rolio. I think it's called Snow White. So yeah, so we'll get this poured in. And then, my coasters, the top coat is curing nicely. So we're going to let that cure up. We're going to let this cure up enough so that we can put our sticker on, and then we'll have to do a top coat. This is kind of a lot of different pours in one video, but I'm excited to see the outcome of everything. I think it's going to be really nice. I wonder if it's 12 ounces. Oh my gosh, I made up 16 ounces. What was I thinking? So we're going to have some extras. So that'll be fun. We can always change the white color up also into any color we want. So let me scrape. Where's my scraper? Let's scrape these 3 cups out, and then I have another cup of like 4 or 4.5 ounces. So my art studio is in the basement. We have a finished basement, and I've taken over completely. It's an art studio now. And my husband, I can hear him. He is totally jamming out upstairs. Like, he's having a good time, I guess, just jamming out. Hopefully you can't hear it. I don't know. If you can, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll get this one scraped out, and then we'll finish filling it up. Oh, man, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take my dotting tool. We're still going to do it. Let's take our dotting tool, and I definitely want to go around, especially these corners. But we're going to go around all the edges. Should probably do this before it's this full. Anyways, just wanting to make sure we get any bubbles that might be trapped. Not seeing any. Okay. All right, perfect. Let me get my spatula wiped up real quick here. Okay, and then let's finish pouring this. I'm going to go down eye level. Oh, I see. What is that? Hold on. Oh, I don't think that was anything. Okay. I'm going to spray. There are a couple bubbles on top. All right. Okay. Getting down at eye level. And yeah, it does take, wow. It did take, let's see where we're at. Wow, it actually took about 15 ounces to get it completely full. So I'm glad, I guess we won't really have very many extras. But we're good. We could probably fill up this butterfly, I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? Should we do our 3D? Let's do our 3D butterfly. Let me move a few things around. Let's slide this over because we're going to let that cure up. And what do we want to do with the white? You know what might be pretty? I have these resin, opaque resin pigments. Let me see here. This is the light blue, but I think that will be pretty. And I think what I'm going to do, let me shake this up really good though. I think what I'm going to do is put a few drops in here and just kind of swirl it around, not fully mix it, if that makes sense. And just kind of see what happens. I'm wondering if I should have put more in 3. Let's see what 3 does. Yeah, that looks kind of pretty. I'll show it to you. 1 second. So that's what it's looking like. So maybe we can see both the white and the light blue. Maybe. Put maybe a couple more. 1, 2. It's a pretty light blue. Kind of just swirl, swirly swirl. See what happens. I am going to take my dotting tool, and there's kind of a problem area on the tips here. Just want to make sure that resin gets in there okay, and no bubbles. Or that's what we're trying for anyways. Okay. And now, let's see. Oh, pretty. We can finish it off. I do have some scrapings, not much, but I don't have a drip mold. So, I don't even know really if there's enough. I can't put it in there. That's full. Oh, you know, it won't match. I have my strawberry that I didn't finish. What color was it? Oh, that was the red. I wonder what would happen. Oh gosh, I'm really just goofing around now because how can I even put mica in here? There's hardly anything in here. But let's see. I'm curious. I'm curious if we can make it just a little teeny red. Little teeny red. Because there's a little teeny amount of resin, and maybe it's enough to finish our little strawberry. That'd be like perfect. I don't know if there is, and it's probably not, it's not even going to be the right red because I'm mixing it with white and blue. Maybe I should do a little bit more red. I can't believe I'm messing this much just to try to get this strawberry. That's crazy. But I don't want to waste it, right? So if we can use it. Oh, there. I think we're getting closer. It's not going to be exact. That's okay. It'll be fine. So, see if I can even get it out of the cup now. Let's go into an area where there's no blue on the sides. And let's see. Probably gonna, yeah. I'm going to have to scrape it out. But we should have enough to finish it anyway. It'll just be 2 different reds, which is fine. It's a strawberry. Let me get some up in there. Around the leaf. Oh, we got some blue in there. Let's mix that around. I am bound and determined to get this strawberry done, apparently. There we go. We used it. We used most of it anyway, so I think we're good. Okay, well, we got our strawberry finished. All right, so we will be back to put the sticker on the tray. Okay, we have so much to demold here. I'm so excited. And then we still have to put the sticker and top coat that one. So we're getting there. But this video, I'm sorry, is probably really long, but I kind of took on quite a bit. So let's start with these cute little patriotic red little teddy bears. They're so cute. And they always turn out cute. They're sparkly. I like them. Very cute. Okay, we set those aside. This is our keychain. That always turns out pretty too. Let me show you on a paper towel just so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Very sparkly. I love this little keychain, and I'm so glad I finally got the jump rings for it. And then this is the flower. by Michelle, Glitz and Glitter mold. The little teddy bears are her mold also, and so is the strawberry. I did get one bubble on this petal over here. I try to squeeze them out, but other than that, though, it's sparkly and beautiful. Okay, let's do, I have some overpour. This is the strawberry where we had to pour a couple different colors. Oh, it turned out cute. I'll trim it up. Oh, yeah, looks like a strawberry. Okay, and then we've got a flower by Bondcrafters, where this mold is from. This one always turns out nice. Very pretty. And then we've got our 3D butterfly, which is white, and we put some of that pigment dye in there. Did a little marbling. That's really soft and pretty. Ooh, I like that. That's going to be a beautiful jar topper. And then we've got this, I don't know if it's a coaster. I think it's supposed to be like a little tray, trinket tray. Got some overpour. I don't think I need that anymore. Sorry, I'm having an issue. Here we go. This is going to be cute. Little Patriotic tray. Hopefully I have a, we might put a sticker on this one and top coat this one too, to go with the theme. Very cute. Okay, let me set this one aside. Let's open up this one, which has the red, white, and blue marbled, which I was worried about that we could get purple and whatever. And I'm also pretty concerned that the UVDTF sticker that I chose for this tray, I don't know if it's going to show up. So we'll take a look and figure out. We're going to have to put the sticker on this one and top coat this one too. So we have 2 trays left to finish up. And I cut myself on my thumb a little bit. Darn it. I don't know how I did that. Ooh. Hold on. I'll show you here. Oh, I kind of like it. Let me see. Where's my sticker? Can't remember which one was going to be for this one, but either one of them. Yeah, I kind of like it. It might be kind of hard to see. In person, I can see it okay. I don't know. There's a glare. But yeah, it's really cute. You could just leave it like this too for 4th of July, you know, like just red, white, and blue. I don't know. I think it's pretty. Okay. We're okay with that. All right, let's open up the next tray, the white one. This one should be pretty. It's just white. So definitely the sticker should pop. I mean, that's why I did just white. So we'll see. I want to see how this tray turned out. Oh my gosh, knocking things over. My alcohol bottle. 1 second. I just went flying. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. That's such a pretty white. I know it's just white, but I don't know. It's very pretty. We can dress this one up. And I believe, I'm hoping this is the one that's going to fit. Yeah. So that's going to look good. What do you think? I think that one's going to look really good. All right, I'm going to set these aside just to get them out of the way. Okay, I am so excited to see our coasters. I mean, we kind of see what they look like anyways, but we'll see with the chrome. There's the red. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, here's a blue one. Home of the Brave. Very pretty. What do you think? I'm loving the coasters, you guys. Oh, party like it's 1776. Very pretty. And one more. The stars, stripes, and sparklers. And we have sparkle on top, on the top coat. The chrome turned out amazing. Oh, those coasters look so good. All right, so next step, I'm going to clean some things off. I'm going to try to find a little sticker for this one so we can top coat this one too. And then we're going to get our trays, the stickers ready. I've already showed you how I do it with the coasters. So I'm going to off camera just get the stickers put on get my top coat ready, and we'll be back and we'll do that real quick. Okay, so we got the stickers on. I totally forgot to demold this. I'm pretty sure this was from this video. I don't even know. We're going to demold this. I don't know. And I got my tabletop resin mixed up. I'm going to put just a very little bit of crushed crystal in. I mixed it for, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes with my handheld mixer. And I'm going to just stir really good, scraping the sides and the bottom, because, you know, the mixer can't do that for you. Plus, I'm going to incorporate in the crushed crystal. Now, this will be full of bubbles, but it's going to be a thin layer, and we can pop those bubbles. They should rise to the top. We can use a heat gun, lighter, alcohol, whatever you have. So, let me get this mixed up. I think I made 3 ounces, which is probably too much, but we'll see. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So, I'm not happy with how I put the stickers on. I kind of screwed up a little bit. So, I'll show it to you. Give me a second. But you know what? It's handmade, and it's handmade with love. So, we're, you know, it's not gonna, I'm not a manufacturer. We're not going to be perfect, you know, and that's okay. You just got to keep on keeping on, right? All right, let me get this stick out, and then we'll show you the pieces here. Okay, so on this one, I was trying to center with the first P. I guess I was looking at the second P, and I should have been looking at the first P. It should be a little bit further to the right. It's not perfectly centered. It's okay. I still think it looks cute. This one, ooh, was harder than I thought. I lost a couple stars, but that's okay. But I think it's centered better than the other one, but it's still not perfect. But I think it looks good. So that's that. And then for this little tray, I found this eagle with the American flag, and I think that looks really cute on it. So it goes with our theme. I really think, you guys, it's been days, so I don't remember. This was on my desk, and I don't know if I poured it with this one or not. But we're gonna demold anyway, so I apologize if I'm getting confused. This is what happens when you film a lot of videos at once, because, you know, you work a full-time job and you trying to post every day. You got to film multiple videos at once. So I do apologize because I don't remember. But wow, did that turn out nice. Look at that. I wonder if this went with a different video. Now that's messed up. But whatever. It is what it is. It's an extra. So, but it's a really pretty butterfly. I just can't remember. I'm so sorry. Anyway. There's that. So we'll take that to my finishing table. All right, let's start with this tray first. And all I'm going to do, you've seen me do this, so I'll show you on one, and then I'll probably fast forward you through the other ones. But I just pour, usually start in the middle, but on a tray like this, it's rectangle, I'll just kind of go like that. And then what I want to do is I like to go around the edges, and some, like this little star is a little bit up, so I'm going to go a little bit up on the edge, just a little bit, just to try to coat it. It may roll back down, but I'm going to do the best I can. Same with that little firework right there. And then we're going to go down this way. And again, you can take a heat gun. That's going to get rid of your bubbles and move your resin for you as well. So it's a good idea to use a heat gun. And I want to make sure I get all the way over, even though there's no sticker on this end, like right here, I still want to cover the full bottom of the tray, right, with the top coat, obviously. And then we're going to roll this way. And if you need to grab a stick and kind of help it, you know, if you have a spot that's not getting covered properly, you certainly can do that, or any tool you have. Like right here, I got a spot that's, here's my dotting tool. Let's just use this. I got a little spot here that doesn't have any, I just want to make sure, and there's plenty of resin, it just didn't roll over there, so just kind of making sure we're covered here real good. And I think we are. I want to make sure I got in that corner. Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm going to probably take a lighter to this. I might take my heat gun. Give me a second. Just get over this firework again. Okay. So I'm going to take the heat gun. Sorry. Oh, I just dropped the heat gun. Hold on one moment. All right. Okay. That looks good. I will work on popping any bubbles. I'm just going to take my lighter and go over it. You could use a torch if you have a torch. I have a kitchen torch somewhere. I need to find it. It's not like I'm sitting here making creme brulee and stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't really need a kitchen torch for kitchen purposes anyway. But for resin, I do. Oh, I like the crushed crystal in there. It gives it lots of sparkle. What do you think? I think it looks good. Okay. All right. So there, that's how you do it. I'm going to do the same thing with this tray, and I just need a very little bit for this tray. I think what I'll do is just finish this off camera, let these cure up, finish my other pieces, and then we'll come, because this is a super long video, then we'll come back for the final reveal. Okay, real quick, before the final reveal, I completely forgot to demold what is this called? Drip mold. It's a bowl. I'm excited to see it. I got to get another drip mold going, so I want to get this demolded, and since it's ready, we're going to do it on this video. Ooh, I wonder if I have a lot of bubbles under here, because you know you just pour as you go. Oh yeah, there's a humongous one right there. Oh my gosh, another humongous one. I'll have to fill that with UV resin. I didn't even think about that as I'm just pouring drips in, you know. So yeah, that's a little cray, huh? That's okay. We can fill it with some UV resin. All right, let's see if I can get this undone here. I'm really excited to see it, though. I think it's going to look kind of cool with all the different pours in it, you know. I got to figure out what I want to do. Okay, wow, Mary Beth, why is this so hard? I can't seem to get this. I was going to say, I want to figure out, I got to pull this close to me. I'm really sorry, you guys, but it's like I need to use my body just to get this, at least get part of it going here. I got to figure out what I want to use for my next drip mold. I got to look around here and see what would be a fun drip mold. If this didn't have such gaping holes, I totally would give this away. I mean, if anyone wants it, they can have it. I'm just saying we could do a giveaway. That would be fun. Well, first, let's see what it looks like if I can ever get it out of the mold. My gosh, this is insane. All right, I'll be back. I don't want to waste your time. I'll be back. Oh my gosh, that was such a chore. I don't remember this bowl being this difficult, but we're almost there, so we got it now. Whew, there it is. Wow, that is really cool. I don't remember that part being that low right here. Interesting. That's pretty. Hold on, let me get my mold back and then I'll show it to you better. Wow, that was really a chore. Okay, so there's the inside. Oh, wow. So fun, right? Let's look at the sides. Oh, I just think it's so cool looking at all the different pours we did. Isn't that fun? Oh, and there's some clear with crushed crystal probably. some alcohol ink. Beautiful. Oh, it's so cool looking. And then here's the bottom. So of course I'm going to trim and sand it, but there's a huge gaping hole there from air, and a huge one here. And other than that, there's one little one right there. So these are easy to fill though. I'll fill it up with UV resin. It'll be fine. I think it's cool looking. Woo, that is so neat. Wow. I think it's neat. All right. And I don't know what I want to do to it. I mean, other than, like I said, fix it on the bottom, but that is adorable. I don't know why I like drip molds so much. They fascinate me, I could look at them for a long time. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more of your time. So, let's do a giveaway. So in this video, since you're watching this video, please leave me a comment and let me know how you think the Patriotic DIYs turned out. But if you're interested in the bowl and want to be entered in the giveaway, just put giveaway in your comment. That would be easy for me then to distinguish. So, and if no one wants it, I understand too. But if somebody is interested, yeah, absolutely. I'll ship this off to you, obviously after I fix it. All right. Well, I got to finish up. The top coats are still curing, and so whenever that's all done and I'm done finishing the other pieces, we will come back, get the final reveal done. This has been a really long video, and then we'll be done. All right. Okay, we are back for the final reveal. We had a lot in this one. So we'll go through the extras first. So this cute little tray, I just think that turned out cute. And the top coat, you've seen it, but with the top coat, it has the crushed crystal in it. And of course I sanded it. I am out of Resin Restore. I did order more, so I'm hoping I get it in the next couple days. So I'll probably have to go back and put my Resin Restore on. No big deal on these pieces. So yeah, I didn't do any bling or anything. I just really like it. I think it's so super cute. All right, I don't even know if this was part of this video or not, but it is now. And here's our butterfly. This is the Bondcraftor butterfly. I just put some AB rhinestones in there, and I think it looks really pretty. And then this butterfly was part of it, where we had the white left over and we used some of this resin, light blue resin dye by Let's Resin. And I think this butterfly is so soft and pretty. And I just used some silver or diamond rhinestones down the middle. And then here's our keychain, which, oopsie daisy, was alcohol ink. Very pretty. And this is the Michelle from Michelle from Glitz and Glitters mold. The flower always turns out pretty. And I used blue, going with the patriotic theme here. And I used blue on the Bondcraftor flower. So pretty. Probably will put magnets on the back of these. I haven't decided. These would be really cute jar toppers. Maybe I'll make a patriotic jar. I don't know. And here's the strawberry. I love this little strawberry mold. I think it's so cute. And then here, and that's from Michelle, and so are these little bears. Here's the little bears. And I just put one little red rhinestone right there on each one of them. All right, and then our drip mold, what I did is I sanded. It's nice and smooth. And then these two huge gaping holes I filled with bonding UV resin and sealed them in real good, and it's nice and smooth, so everything's fine. But I didn't do anything to this because I think it speaks for itself with all the beautiful different layers of colors and pours. And yeah, so if you are interested and want to be a part of the giveaway for this bowl, just again, put giveaway in your comment, okay? I will put the details up on the screen of when the drawing is, because I don't know right off the top of my head right now. But on the screen, it'll tell you the date that I will be doing the drawing. So I'll give a few days for this video, and then we'll do the drawing. Look at how pretty that. I just think it's so cute. Anyway, you've already seen these. These look really amazing with the top coat, but I did put cork on the bottom of them. So our coasters, I love the coasters. I think they're my favorite of today's projects. They just turned out so amazing. And then our 2 trays turned out nice with the top coat. You got the crushed crystal in there, sanded everything. Again, I'll have to put some Resin Restore on once I get it, which I think will be within a couple days, because I ordered it a couple days ago, and she's pretty quick about getting that out. I was just so happy she got that in. And then here's this tray. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it so much. All right, look at that beautiful red, white, and blue in honor of our country's 250th anniversary coming up. So exciting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's projects. Hopefully it gave you some inspiration. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really, really appreciate it because your time is very valuable, and I respect that and know that. And if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, I would love for you to be part of my YouTube family. And if you've already subscribed, you know I'm very grateful for you. So thank you so much. Check out the description box for links to the molds I've used, also discount codes to quite a few products. So take advantage of those discount codes. And if you would like to reach out to me, my email is listed in there as well. All right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.
I wanted to know what it's like to drive down Sunset Boulevard with you. And I just want to take one more bite of everything and every avenue. Like cold drinks, summer night. Let's get a little too drunk. Are you down? I just got to know. Take a look at all shine light.